himself.
I'm eating dinner last night, watching a movie, chilling. It's just such a chill night. The lightning aren't on, just relaxing. I get a DM on my phone from a Saints fan. Shout out Jono. So I go on Twitter. Chaos. Chaos. I'm just refreshing my feed over and over and over. And it's like every time I refresh my feed, there's a new update from another reporter. I've never seen anything like that. Ever. So many different reporters reporting on one thing. He said this, she said this. And none of it looks good on Liam Coen. What's good, everybody? Let's talk some Tampa sports. The guy pissed me off last night. He did. The shadiness, the sketchiness, the unprofessionalism, the lack of respect, ghosting people that built you up to get you where you are. It made me just feel uneasy, gross, nasty. Like there's something like over top of, like, it's not how I was raised. It's not how I choose to conduct myself in this life on and off camera. It did not make me feel good. Plenty of people all over Bucs media. You had this group here going live, this group here going live, this group here going live. Everyone just letting out the anger, the feelings, the annoyance. So I'm not going to do that. Everyone's already heard all of the complaining, the emotion. We're moving on. So I'm just going to come on here, give my dialogue about the situation. I would get a lot more views if I probably, and it would be a lot more entertaining if I scream, yell, screw you, like you cross up, like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. That would get a lot more engagement, but I'm just going to give my dialogue. Try to hold myself up to a standard despite the circumstances. And, we'll move on. We'll talk about coaching candidates, this, that, and the other, and the situation that the Bucs are in right now, given everything that went down last night. And more details even came out today. So Albert Beer put out a great article, basically chronological order. Here's the details of everything that went down. Once again, it's not a good look on Coen. But here's the cliff notes. I just pulled a little bit of pieces from the article. This one began before Coen did his first interview over video conference with the Jaguars. Knowing it was coming and believing that Coen had a real shot at the job, Buccaneers GM Jason Licht approached his offensive coordinator to ask exactly what it would take for Coen to stay in Tampa. Coen came back with a salary request that would make him the highest paid coordinator in NFL history. Not offensive coordinator in NFL history. And wait for this, and by a healthy margin. All right. Light took the proposal back to the Glazer family, who own the Buccaneers, and got it approved. Got it approved for Liam Coen to be the highest paid coordinator in NFL history by a healthy margin. He then went to Coen, telling him he had his number, that the team loved him and badly wanted him to stay, but did not want to negotiate anymore. Bro, we met your number. This number that you asked for, once again, the highest paid coordinator in NFL history by a healthy margin. We matched it. We're done negotiating. Coen then met with the Glazers, who encouraged him to take the first interview with the Jaguars to, at the very least, get the experience of having one. So the Glazers are showing respect. Like, come on. Take your interview. This is really good experience. You're going to be a head coach one day. Get that good experience, man. We just matched your number. We're all good. Like, everyone is feeling good inside One Buck Place. On Wednesday afternoon, with Coen expected to be at One Buck Place to sign his deal, efforts by team brass to get a hold of Liam Coen failed. Around 5 p.m., Coen called back to ask Jason Licht if it was okay if he came in Thursday morning instead to sign the contract, rather than doing it that night. And Jason Licht said, all good, it's fine. Around 10 a.m. Thursday, the Buccaneers still had not heard from Liam Coen. Assistant GM Mike Greenberg had to reach out to him on a contract for another offensive coach that was being finalized. That call also went unanswered, and as did additional attempts by Jason Licht and Todd Bowles. I'm trying to close my eyes and envision myself as Liam Coen. I have two paths to take when I wake up Thursday morning. One, hey guys, I slept on it. The Jaguars fired their GM. I just have some reconsiderations. I want to talk to them again. I just want to let you guys know. 2, picking up the phone. Todd Bowles. Beep. Jason Light, you've done so much for me over this past year. Beep. Mike Greenberg, trying to help finalize another offensive coach that would help me. Beep. Okay. Finally, at 11 a.m., Liam Coen's agent, so not even Liam Coen himself, got back to the Bucs and informed them that his client was tending to a personal matter. Tampa waited a few hours, and then Jason Light and Todd Bowles, other staffers as well, again tried to get a hold of Liam Coen. Once again, Todd Bowles, you've been a leader in this locker room, a respectful man. Beep. During the 5 p.m. hour, Coen called Bowles and told him that he was still dealing with his personal matter. He also told him that things had materially changed in Jacksonville and that he was going to travel there to explore the opening. Within an hour of that phone call, a Bucs staffer got tipped off by someone in the Jaguars facility that Liam Coen was already there the entire time. Where's your respect? Where's your class? Where's your spine? I just don't, I'm trying to be understanding of Liam Coen's situation because I always try to see both sides as a person. But I can't bring myself to it. Okay, they're saying his child is sick. Why is he in Jacksonville if his child is sick? His child lives in Tampa. Everyone's calling your phone to see what's going on. Are you good? We had an agreement to meet at this time. Hello? And he's just click. I can't bring myself to it. I'll leave Liam Coen with this simply and respectfully put. I believe in karma to a certain extent. I believe good things happen to good people. I don't know Liam Coen personally, but I believe the way in which a man conducts himself in business tells you a lot about a man's character. To tell Jason Light, to tell Todd Bowles, to tell the Glazers, to tell your offensive assistants, to tell Baker Mayfield that you agree to something. Your word and your actions are all you have in this life. So to not hold yourself to your own word and actions is one thing. It is one thing. People say things and then do something else, but to do it in a disrespectful way, you have a choice as a man in how you conduct yourself. Simply and respectfully put, good luck leading a team of 53 plus men with that type of thought process, with that type of attitude, with those type of actions. See how far that gets you. There's a lot more to a head coaching job than calling plays. That's obvious. I can't change my narrative on Liam Coen. I can't change how I felt about Liam Coen. It's on video. You can go back and see it. I loved the product he put on the field, the way Bucky Irving excelled, McMillan excelled. But once again, there's a lot more than just calling plays. Once you take that head coaching position, and now this is out there. Coaches see this, front offices see this, owners see this. How are they looking at you now? That bridge and connection to the Bucs is so far gone. Adam Schefter, according to his sources, said today, since the turn of the century, he has never seen an organization so irate over a coach's actions. The Bucs have a lot of integrity and a lot of culture at One Buc Place. Todd Bowles is a leader of men, such a respectful dude. You cannot say anything bad about Todd Bowles the person. Jason Light, same thing. So those things just don't make sense in my head. I mean, Jason and Todd, they've built such a strong locker room, zero drama. zero issues on like social media or anything like that. And just a team, when they fall down, they get up and continue to fight for Todd. This offensive coordinator opening is a very good and desirable job now. Compared to what it was 2 years ago when Todd Bowles went 8-9 and was on a lot hotter of a seat than he is now. Baker Mayfield was just getting brought onto the team. He was extremely unproven at that point, moving from team to team. And now you look, you got that running back room, Bucky Irving, with a acceleration like that during his rookie year. You got Mike. Jalen McMillan, once again, young guy. That offensive line, first team All-Pro left tackle, and a leader and a dog in Baker Mayfield at quarterback. This is going to be the amount of applications, resumes that are being sent to One Bug Place right now. Who wouldn't want this job? Back-to-back years. Dave Canales never called plays in the NFL before. Liam Coen never went a full season calling plays in the NFL before. And both guys, head coach, first year. Who would not want this job? I'm not worried about finding this replacement. I'm not. Why should I be? Based on what we've seen. That's all I have is what we've seen. And what we've seen is Todd Bowles being able to find a damn good offensive coordinator. There are some names out there already. Josh Broussard is the name that is in-house that's kind of being built up, and deservedly so. I mean, he spent the year within the organization, so there's no turnover or no huge change of plans when it comes to schemes, etc. And last year, he was the passing game coordinator. Baker Mayfield had the best year of his career, and he was the third down guy. And the Buccaneers had the best third down offense in the NFL and the best third down offense in team history. Josh Broussard, at 34 years old, super smart guy, went to Yale. That is a very good option you have already in-house, already with the familiarity and the continuity with that offense. There's going to be other names out there as well. Slowick just got let go from the Texans today. I assume they would at least take a look at him. There were some guys last year that they'll probably bring back again for an interview. Peets, I think his name was, from the LA Rams. There's plenty of options, and I'm confident in Bowles and Jason Light to run through these interviews and find their guy. My biggest thing is the fact that they have to run through these interviews again. It's just the blindside fact of that. Jason Light and Todd Bowles, these last couple seasons, have not been able to go out and scout with the rest of the front office. They haven't been able to go to the Senior Bowl and this, that, and the other because they're busy conducting interviews, searching for candidates. And now, once again, they're not going to be able to do those scouting things. They're going to have to rely, once again, on the front office and assistants and this, that, and the other. So they've done it twice. I have faith that they'll get the job done again. Defensively, the Bucs have moves too. So it's not just the offensive side of the ball. Casey Rogers, Larry Foote, both on the way out. Those are two big shoes to fill when it comes to a defensive assistant. I think when we all said we wanted Todd Bowles to shake up the coaching staff defensively, I think those were not the guys we were talking about. We were talking about the edge coach. We were talking about the cornerbacks coach. But here we are. So there's two more rounds of interviews, candidates to search for, just added to the pile now for the Buccaneers this offseason. I do hope defensively they do go a younger route, find some youth. I mean, you see what the offense has been able to do the last 2 seasons, going after a younger guy in Dave Canales, a younger guy in Liam Coen, and the fresh new ideas, they've worked. So hopefully, same thing comes on the defensive side of the ball. Get some fresh new ideas and see where it can take you. A lot more to talk about when it comes to assistants and coordinators and shoes to fill, candidates, who gets hired. I just wanted to get it started. So just a couple options there offensively, and then defensively, I do think they should go the younger route. I know Todd does like to hire guys he already has that connection with, but come on. Defense was, let's get some youth in there. Some new ideas, come on. I can say I'm very happy to be done talking about this whole subject. I'm excited to move forward and talk continuously about new candidates, what they bring to the team, free agency, draft and where this team can go moving forward, because I still think there's such a ton of potential when you look at the talent, especially offensively. I don't think they're going to struggle with an offensive coordinator and the talent that's already on this offense. Defensively, I'm excited for the new ideas. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Tried to keep this video as respectful as possible. Wink, wink. Yeah, it's crazy times. The fact that a guy like Adam Schefter with that much experience is saying he's never seen anything like this since the turn of the century. Wow. Is it really? That's the only way I can end this video. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. Go Bucs, and as always, y'all have a blessed one.
Hey, Tampa Bay.